You ready to talk about your emotions?
Not really.
No guy has been excited to talk to me about their feelings. As a man, do you feel comfortable expressing yourself emotionally?
Not at all.
No, but sometimes, yeah.
I feel comfortable expressing myself when I'm mad, but not like emotionally, like oh, I feel feelings. No.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I do. Yeah, I totally feel comfortable.
Yes. Sometimes it depends on the emotion.
Tristan's a Cancer, he told me this, so it makes a lot of sense.
Because of the man I am, a man of trans experience, I actually, oddly, feel more comfortable expressing myself as a man than I did before I transitioned. I felt like I had nothing to prove and I could be as emotional as I wanted to be.
I think it's the fear of like being like vulnerable.
So you would say like crying, you don't feel comfortable?
Oh, I don't cry in front of people.
When was the last time you cried?
Probably like a year ago.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I cried.
Have you cried this year at all? Do you think you've cried this year?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Intense shit, I won't cry. I'm stoic as fuck, I don't care. It's like, I intellectualize everything.
When I cry, I don't just like medium cry, I ugly cry.
But that's okay, because you get those feelings out though.
I just want that like, I want that
one tear,
I just want
that
the
thug
one
tear. Jared wants a thug tear.
Yeah, I want a thug tear.
I cried when I went to Hong Kong for 6 months. That was 2010.
It's like not okay to feel vulnerable. So I'm already conditioned since I was a kid that men do not cry. So, and the problem with that is now I have a problem being vulnerable in front of people.
Professor Ad Vingerhotz of Tilburg University studies crying and has found that women cry on average 30 to 64 times a year compared to men who cry A, 3 to 4 times a year, B, 6 to 17 times a year, C, 8 to 10 times a year, or D, 5 to 8 times a year.
Me probably 3 to 4.
If we're going based off of like what men say, I'm gonna say 5 to 8 times a year.
Probably 8 to 10.
Final answer?
Yes.
And it is 6 to 17 times a year.
What's wrong with me?
Yeah, I believe that. I think it's more than that.
They probably cry more, but don't cop to it, or they like black it out, or they don't think of it as like crying.
Last year was the last time you cried.
That's what I'm gonna tell you.
True or false? This 1999 study of 81 participants from Harvard Medical School and Boston Children's Hospital found that 6-month-old boys were more emotive than girls.
I say true.
I would say true.
I'm gonna say true.
You is a right, Jared.
I knew that. I have a 3-year-old boy who lives under me, and that guy's like so emotional.
A 2011 study from the University of Missouri found that boys do not discuss feelings because A, they are afraid to talk about their feelings, B, they think it will make them look weak, C, they are biologically wired to not feel the need to express emotions, or D, they don't think it's useful.
I would say B.
Definitely B.
They don't think it's useful.
Well, you should have went with your gut because it's actually D. Yeah, Rocco.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like, who cares?
The write-up on the study was that men are more likely to think talking about problems will make the problems feel bigger than what they are. So instead of talking about them, they'll engage in activities to take their mind off of them.
That's definitely not me. For me, it's just like I don't want to look weak.
The same study also said that women have a habit of over-talking their feelings that can produce more anxiety and stress, so.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, really now, Jared?
Emotions are a burden. I don't got time for that.
I feel like we need to learn how to cultivate a world in which it's not necessarily being a burden, but it's like, I care about you and I want to make sure you're doing the best, and I want us to, yeah, and I just want us both to be able to equally communicate that to each other, How do you think that we can move towards that kind of world, like especially for men?
We gotta promote self-care more.
I think it's important for men and for anyone who's struggling with emoting to know that it's not a sign of weakness.
I think we gotta continue raising our kids and telling them, hey, listen, it's okay to cry. It takes courage.
I love a good cry, like a nice, because then you just get it all out, all that pent up energy and emotion, yeah.
Yeah, drink it up sometimes.
Drink it up.